There is a lot of information that I do want to go over regarding the Thomas Crooks situation and new updates we have in the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump. So, let's jump into it, guys. Hey everyone, Austin Ayers here, and today we're going to be going over some of the updates that we do have in the Thomas Crooks situation. So, first, they did find his ladder. That ladder that we saw up against the building was not his. That was actually placed there by law enforcement to get up to his dead body and weapon, you know. But they also did find his backpack near the ladder, which was actually down the road. So they believe that he flew a drone over the rally site prior to the event starting, which is raising a lot of questions as to how does one do that? Because simply put, you have what we call a TFR, or a total flight restriction, overhead. You don't just fly a drone over and through a TFR. So anytime Joe Biden, anytime Donald Trump, a former president, anyone VIP-wise or space-wise, they throw a TFR up. No airplanes allowed, no drones allowed, no helicopters allowed. So we don't know how he busted that TFR, let alone how the Secret Service was unable to find a drone beforehand, because they didn't all just show up at 5 p.m. and say, hoorah, let's go. No, they should have knew that that was going on. We also did find out through the school he did not belong to the rifle team. He never tried out for the rifle team like what was originally reported. And they had no reports of bullying whatsoever. So the students coming forward saying, oh, he had such a bad shot, that didn't happen. That did not happen. We are debunking that did not happen. There's a lot of people saying that there was a shadow on top of the water tower. Look, I live here. That shadow you saw is the way that the sun sets. That's just the way that it happens, you know? The sun sets on that side, it hits a lot of trees, and so you end up getting shadows up there. It's always been that way. And so many people are blowing up videos and enhancing them, and, you know, it reminds me of Law & Order SVU and the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, where you can't do that because it's a best guess of pixels. So, no, there was no one on top of the water tower. If there happened to be someone, that's going to be your FBI, your Secret Service, your local marksman. Because, mind you, there was 4 teams. 2 teams from Secret Service, 2 teams from local police. Team 2 of Secret Service was the marksman behind Trump that you saw up there with the 2 tripods. And then there was another team who was further away. They had a 9-inch window to make their shot. They fired 1 shot into the skull of Thomas Crooks, and they were well over 500 feet away. So they did get Crooks there. And we also did find out his last search on his little Android phone was for porn. So apparently he had to wank one out before he goes and takes a pop shot at Trump. But needless to say, there is a lot going on. Local police is requested. Sheriff Mike Sloop and Lieutenant from Butler Township Police are requested to go before Congress and testify as to what truly happened there. And I think we're going to find out there was a lot of shortfalls on the United States Secret Service. But guys, I don't want to end this off just yet, because I'm still fighting a TikTok ban. TikTok does not like freedom of speech, I'm finding out, or freedom of press. So, in the link in the description down here, down in the description, there is a link. 2 links, actually. One goes to my Discord server, and one goes to our Patreon. So, I am launching a whole new website. And just so you don't get any pop-ups or ads or anything like that, if you go to the Patreon and you get any sort of pledge, it starts at $5 a month. Very, very cheap for independent journalism. I coded that whole website the past 72 hours. There's a lot that goes into it. Lots of features. If you want to support independent local journalism like myself, please do consider going over to the Patreon and, doing a small pledge there monthly. It is well worth it. I promise you, it is well worth it. But guys, thank you very much, and I hope you found this a bit more informative.